Hello friends, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be solving these two equations. So let me call this equation 1 and call this equation 2. Now, what I can do is to make this square root of b to be the subject of the formula. Then whatever I get as the value of b, or as the value of b, I'll plug it into the second equation. So it's like substitution. So let's start off by saying the square root of b is equal to, I'm using this one now, square root of b is equal to 7 minus the square root of a. That is if you subtract the square root of a from both sides of the equation. Now that I have done this, I'm now going to square both sides. So I'll square root b so that I can get just the value of b. So this is 7 minus root a all squared. Okay, now let's expand this. You already know one of the algebraic identities. If you have a minus b all squared, this can be expanded to a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. This is what you have when you expand like this, one of the algebraic identities. So that's what we're going to be doing when we expand 7 minus root a all squared. Let's do that. So that will be 7 squared. Using this now, you see a squared, that's 7 squared, then minus 2ab. So I'll use that here now. 2 times, this is times 7 times what now? Root a. Yeah. Then plus the last term, which is root a. So root a all squared. This is how you expand. Then this is equal to, this square will cancel the square root. So you're left with what? B. Now b is equal to 7 squared is what? 49. So that's 49 minus, what is 2 times 7 here? It is 14. So 14 root a plus, this square again will cancel the square root. So that leaves you with what? Just a. Now that we have an expression of b, now that we have an expression for b, I am going to substitute this expression, okay, into equation 2. So whenever I see b in equation 2, I'm going to replace b with this expression. Let's do that. So I'm going to say substitute b in equation 2. Now what is equation 2 again? The square root of what? A plus b is equal to 5. So square root of a plus b is equal to 5. Square root of a plus b is equal to 5. Wherever I see b, like I said before, I'm going to plug in the expression we got for b. And b is what? 49 minus 14a minus 14 root a. So let me just write this here. 49, sorry, not 14. 49 minus 14 root a plus a, of course, all square root. And then all of this is equal to what? 5. Now, what do you think I can do to remove this square root? That's pretty obvious, right? I'm going to square both sides. So when you square this side and you square 5, this square will cancel the square root. So you have a plus 49 minus 14 root a, then plus a is equal to what? What is 5 squared? 5 squared is 25. Hope you are with me. Now let's rearrange the terms. So it's going to be a plus a. That's what? 2a. So 2a. And then what is this? Minus 14 root a. Then plus 49. If I decide to okay, let me just move this 25 over to the left-hand side. So you have minus 25. All is equal to what? 0. But the challenge we have is that we can still see what? A square root of a there. We need to get rid of that square root. So what I will do now is to add 14 root a to both sides so that I will get it out of here, and then we can now square both sides. But before I do that, let me just rewrite this. 2a. What is 49 minus 25? That will be what? 24. So plus 24. And when you move negative 14 square root, negative 14 root a to the other side, you have what? 14 root a. Remember, we still have to remove these square roots here. So what do? I'm going to square both sides like we did earlier. So square this side and also square this side. Now, using the algebraic identity, this is plus. The one we did before was minus, but it's still almost the same thing, just the change in the sign. A plus B is equal to A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. You see this? I'm going to use this right here. So what do you have? A squared. So in this case, now we have 2A as the first term in the bracket. That would be 2A all squared plus 2AB. That's 2 times 2A, and then times what? 24. Okay, then plus this one now, the last term here, 24 squared. So 24 squared is equal to, this square is affecting 14 and root A. So we can rewrite this as 14 squared times root A squared. Okay, now let's just simplify this. Let's start from here. 2A squared, this squared is affecting 2 and A. So you write 4A squared. Okay with me. Then plus, what is 2 times 24? That's what? 48. Then times 2 again. That's what? 96. So you have 96A. Then what is 24 squared? 24 squared is 576. Okay, and this is equal to, let's come here now. 14 squared. Okay, let me just stay root. This square will cancel the square root. All right. And what is 14 squared? 14 squared is 196. And we have A because there's an A here. So 196A. I will now collect like terms. Let's do that. So I have 4A squared plus 96A. Let's move 196A to the left hand side. You have minus 196A, then plus 576 is equal to what? 0. Now you have 4A squared. What is 96A minus 196A? That would be what? Minus 100A. Then we have plus 576 is equal to 0. We have a quadratic equation, but it looks like we can even simplify all these terms. 4 can divide every single term here. Let me just rewrite this one. This is plus. So I'm going to divide through every single term by 4. Yes, I can do that. So divide this by 4, this by 4, this by 4, and this by 4. So 4 cancels 4. What do we have? We have A squared. What is 4 into 100? That is 25. So we have 25A. And what is 4 into 576? That's going to be what? 144 is equal to 0 divided by 4 is obviously 0. We can now factorize. So looking at this equation, we have 144. So you ask yourself, give me two numbers such that when I multiply them, I will get 144. And when I add these two factors or numbers, I'm going to get negative 25. So what do you think? Now, the two numbers will be negative because this is plus 144. If you multiply two negative numbers, you are going to get a positive number. So the two numbers will be what? Let's negative 16 and then negative 9. What is negative 16 times negative 9? That will be 144. And when you add these two numbers, negative 16 plus negative 9 will give us what? Negative 25, as we have here. So to save time, I'll just open two brackets and put in those two factors in the bracket. I'll show you how. Let me just take this off. So when you open two brackets like this, equate it to 0, you put A because of A squared, A and A here, then minus, what are those two numbers again? 16 and 9. So minus 16 and then minus what? 9. All is equal to 0. From 0 product rule, because the product of these two give you 0, it means that either A minus 16 is equal to 0 or A minus 9 is equal to 0. So A here is equal to 16. That's when you move negative 16 to the right hand side, or here A is equal to, when you move negative 9 to the right hand side, A is equal to 9. So we have the values of A, 16 and 9. But since we're asked to get A and B, we need to go get the value of A. Which equation should I use? I think we should use equation. Let's use the first equation, which is root A. So I'm going to say from equation 1, root A plus root B is equal to what? 7. This is the first equation. Now remember, A is equal to 16. So I'm going to say when A is equal to 16, what's going to be B? Let's do that. So when A is 16, plug it into the equation. That's root 16 plus root B is equal to 7. What is the square root of 16? That's 4. So you have 4 plus root B is equal to 7. Let's transpose 4 to the right hand side. I'm going to have that root B is equal to 7 minus 4. What is 7 minus 4? That's 3. So the square root of B is equal to 3. But we need to get B, so I will square both sides. When you square this, and when you square this, square cancels the square root. You have that B is equal to 3 raised by 2 is 9. So when A is equal to 16, B is equal to 9. Now let's get the other one. When A is equal to what? 9. So when A is equal to 9, let's get what B will be. So using the same equation, root A plus root B is equal to 7. So that would be root what? A is what? 9, as you can see here. So root 9 plus root B is equal to 7. What is the square root of 9? That's 3. So we have 3 plus root B is equal to 7. I'm going to transpose 3 to the other side. So I have that root B is equal to 7 minus 3. And root B is equal to, what's 7 minus 3? That's 4. So since I need to get B, I'll square both sides as usual. Square this side again. So square cancels the square root, and B is equal to 4 squared is what? 16. So when A is equal to 9, B is equal to 16. So we'll just put everything together and say the values of A and B respectively is equal to, when A is 16, as we got before, B is 9. Okay. And when A is 9, what's B? See it here. B is what? 16. So we can just put this in a set like so. This is the solution to the equations. I hope you got value from this video. Kindly support my work by sharing this video to your friends and family. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I will see you in the next video. It's bye for now.